Then, of course, we've got the holy grail of the week. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video. And this video is going to be covering the first week drop list of the Supreme Fall Winter 2022 collection. So if you guys haven't seen yet, I did a video a couple days ago covering the lookbook for the season. So if you guys want to watch that, make sure and go and check it out. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Throughout the Supreme season, I will be covering the drops each week. And with that being said, keep in mind some stuff does change before the drops and the drop lists aren't always perfect. But anyways, we've got a lot of stuff to cover, so let's just go ahead and get right on into it. So starting the week off, we've got those like Pele Pel type of leather studded jackets, and I think these are really sick. I was curious what other colorways it was going to come in. I think that like white one is still my favorite. It seemed like it was more off-white in the photos, but it could be more of a true white. But I also do like the red, and of course you can never go wrong with black. To the right of that, we've got the Gons collaboration, which is also a Gore-Tex shell jacket. I really don't like the artwork on this one. As you guys can tell, it's like a iteration of like Jesus on the cross, and then it says Supreme underneath him. But yeah, that piece was just a miss for me. I just didn't really like the artwork. Nothing wrong with the silhouette of the jacket or anything like that. Next, we've got this like ghillie suit inspired anorak type of jacket from the brand Griffin Studios. I think this one was really sick. I was actually planning on this dropping at the end of the last season, but it didn't, and they've got a couple pieces dropping this first week. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the rest of those, because those are some of my favorite pieces from this collection. I don't really love the yellow, but I really like the black and green ones. The yellow is okay too. It's just like that yellow is a little too bright for me or something. And then next, we've got the tops of the panel tracksuits. So the bottoms were definitely in the lookbook, but we hadn't seen the tops yet. So I am not really too big of a fan of these. Next, we have this like paneled jacket. So I didn't really like these at first because I only saw the red and the gray one, but this tan and green one is actually really appealing in my opinion. The black and blue one is alright, but that green and tan one really is solid. And below those, we've got some cardigans. I like most of these. I feel like the middle two are probably the most solid. The one on the left is pretty cool too, but the one on the far right is my least favorite just because of the colors, but I still don't think it's bad, and I would definitely wear all of these pieces. And at the bottom, we have the ribbed tracksuit top, and I don't really think these are bad, but I don't really think they're good either. I'm just kind of indifferent on those. Again, we've got some more pieces from the Griffin Studios collaboration, and I think these are really sick. These are just more traditional hoodies. I think the white one and the black one are really cool. I think the yellow one's cool too, but I think if I were to pick one, I would go with that white one because it's just awesome. And then next, we've got the Supreme S logo hoodies. So I didn't really realize this, but it's kind of hard to tell in this image too because it's so small, but the Supreme S logos for this season do have like little devil horns on them, which is a nice little addition, kind of changes it up or whatever. So I thought that was a cool little twist. I don't really love the colors that they picked. I'm sure I'd be okay with like black or brown, but these aren't pieces that I really want, but they're pieces that I could definitely see myself wearing if I was able to come across one for under retail. And next to that, we've got the elephant hoodie. Yeah, I don't know, that one's just a miss. It's like a bunch of elephants wearing Timbs and jeans and just kind of doing random stuff. They've got sweatpants to that too, but I don't really like either one of those. And next to that, we have the Supreme State sweatshirts. I think these ones are pretty interesting. I like this gray one with the red and blue text on it. I think that one's probably the cleanest, but I also like that like red and orange, almost like USC colors together. So yeah, I'm curious to see more images of these. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on. I needed some like side images and some from the front, but overall I feel like I like this piece, especially this heather gray, red, and blue one. And then we've got some crew necks with just a small box logo, it looks like, on the left chest. And then we've got some like soccer inspired half zips. I think these are really cool. I don't really like half zips, but these have like a really classic look. I really like the colors that they chose for this too. I feel like they're all very pleasant and very fitting for that kind of soccer type of look. And if you were the guy that commented saying that I said soccer on my last video, Supreme actually calls their pieces soccer pieces too. Sorry, this is America. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, I don't know, it's just awkward for me to call it football. I've called it soccer my whole life, so yeah, keep that in mind. Soccer, football, I don't know, I'll probably always say soccer. But moving on, we've got some like dress type of shirts, and these are okay. They've got like a little logo there on the left chest too, but yeah, I don't know, pretty standard button-ups, not really anything crazy, not anything bad, just pretty basic. And then we've got some flannels. I actually don't really like these flannels. The colorways are just a little awkward for me. I don't think they're like the worst colorways I've ever seen, but they aren't like some of my favorites, so I will not be picking those up. Starting off this page, we've got the motocross dirt bike type of jersey thing, and I think this one is like a cool idea. I don't really love the colorways for it, but I don't really think these are bad pieces either. Definitely something I could see like Travis Scott wearing. Next to that, we've got the mock neck long sleeve t-shirt. It does have a logo on the left chest, which is the old logo with the like little tilde above the E, but I actually really like these. I think those are pretty clean. I like that they went with a mock neck to kind of add to the silhouette, even though it's not like a crazy silhouette, it's not too much. I do like that they added the thicker neck, and I do like that the logo is embroidered. Below that, we've got some soccer jerseys, and these are alright. Obviously it's like a lot going on, but I feel like that works decently well on a jersey. I thought these were like bowling jerseys at first, which is funny, but it does say soccer jersey if you go and look at the preview. But they've got a shorts version of these, and I think the shorts are really sick. I don't think it is terrible for a top, but I think it works better with the shorts. Then again, we've got more small box logo tees, and it comes in an array of colors. I think the camo one is probably the coolest, that like real camo, but I don't think the colors for this are bad either. This is another piece where it's like I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, and I'm definitely not going to like overpay or pay resale for it, but if I were to come across a couple of those for under retail, I might be tempted to pick them up. Then it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with this t-shirt because the image is a little blurry, but it is the Mary Rhinestone T. It's just like a picture of Mary praying, and then it has some like rhinestone action in it, which I think is a cool addition. It'll probably be a little bit more expensive than most their normal t-shirts because of the rhinestones, but I think that makes sense. And below that, we've got the No Love t-shirt. This one's pretty basic, as you guys can tell. It's just like a heart and a circle with a line going through it, kind of like the no smoking image, but just with no love. Yeah, so I thought that one was alright. It's a little edgy or whatever, not really something I could see myself wearing. I do like that they've got a little another tag like down by the waist of the shirt, just for more branding purposes or whatever, but I think these are clean, not bad, not really something I would wear though. And then next, we've got the all over print lion t-shirt. I think this one's kind of funny. This like really reminds me of something you would honestly see at like Walmart or something, so it's funny to think about people buying this from Supreme. I don't really think it's bad, and yeah, I don't know, I just couldn't see myself wearing an all over print with lions on it, while at the same time I think it's hilarious. In the bottom left, we've got the Lurex short sleeve tee. So this one is interesting. The Lurex is just an interesting material. It's kind of got like some sparkle, some sheen to it. But yeah, I like that they're using different types of materials. Definitely helps spice things up. And then it's just got the small like classic font across the left chest, so I thought that one was cool. And then in the bottom right, we've got the Heavenly Silk Polo. I think these ones are pretty sick. I like both colorways. I like the white one with the full color, and then the black one where they've kind of made it more monochromatic with like a cream or like a beige type of color. And then for the t-shirts, starting off at the top, we've got the trash tee. It's like really hard to tell what's going on here, but really it's just like a bunch of trash bags. And then far in the background, you've got the Statue of Liberty. Not really a shirt that I would want to wear. I don't know. Next to that, we've got the Wombat tee. So this is original artwork by Wombat. I'm actually not really sure who that is. It just says Supreme kind of all over it in a little bit different fonts, kind of with like some artwork around it. I don't really like this one. And then next to that, we've got the Supreme Slapshot logo. So I actually said this one was Laker inspired in my last video, which by the colors that they chose, it definitely looks like it is. I don't really mind this logo, but it's not something that I would like need to have in my collection or anything, but I do like it overall. Next, we've got what I think is one of the cooler t-shirts for this week. Obviously it's kind of hard to tell what's going on here too, but it is the Supreme Catwoman logo. It's just got like Catwoman laying across it, and I think the logo looks really sick, so that's definitely one of my favorite tees. Then of course we've got the holy grail of the week, the Andre 3000 shirt. Anybody who's able to get that is either going to have a really cool t-shirt or make a bunch of money just reselling it, which sucks because there's a lot of people out there who just really want it, myself included. If I'm able to get one of these, I will definitely be rocking it, but I feel like the likelihood of that is pretty low. And then to the right of that, we've got the elephant tee. So I'm not sure why there's so many pieces with elephants on them, especially like wearing Timbs. It's just kind of like an awkward thing. I think this one is a little bit cooler than the rest of them though. It's got that like chrome look to it. So I thought the artwork here was pretty cool, just kind of like a weird image for me still. In the bottom left, we've got the warning T, so it's just Supreme in a little circle, and at the top of the circle it has like a hand with a line through it. I think this one's really clean. I really like this brown and yellow. I feel like it's just a really cool look, almost like nostalgic of like gas station shirts or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, I really like this piece. Definitely one of my favorite t-shirts in this drop. I just realized too, that warning shirt actually has some stuff on the back. It says, pass it on to others, warn other people, no chip inside. And then I'm probably gonna slaughter the name of this, but it's the Joy de Vive tee. So yeah, I don't know if I was even close on the pronunciation of that, but it's just got some lines of text and then a little image there on the top right of a guy like fanning out some money and another dude wearing a Supreme jersey. This one's alright. I don't really like wearing shirts with like profanity on it. Not that I think there's like anything morally wrong with it. I just feel like it's a little corny for me. And then the last tee for this page is the braces tee. So it's just like a dude kind of like chewing on some money and his braces are all getting broken and just a lot going on. I don't know, this is just a little awkward of art for me. It's not bad, not for me though, that's for sure. Then we've got some Griffin Pants, similar to the tops and the colors, but I really like these again. I like the like texture added to the pants, kind of giving it like that ghillie suit type of look or whatever. I think the black ones are probably my favorite, but I really like the green ones too. I actually like the yellow ones more in this pant version too. And then again, we've got those panel tracksuit pants, similar to the tops. I'm just not really a fan of those. And then we've got the panel jeans. I don't really like these either. I feel like it works a lot better on the tops. I feel like the paneling on these just looks kind of awkward. I respect that they were trying to do like more creative stuff with pants, but yeah, these were a miss for me. Then we've got a couple different washes of jeans. We've got like a lighter wash, darker wash, more of like a raw denim. Then we've got this like dyed look. Then we've got a white look, and then like another pair of darker, and then like a really light denim. So yeah, you got pretty much all your colors of denim kind of covered there. So if you were looking for a pair of jeans, this might be a good place for you to pick them up. I've actually never owned a pair of Supreme jeans, so can't tell you about like the quality or how they fit or anything on those, which sucks. So if you guys have a pair of jeans, let me know down below, like leave a comment if you really like them, if you don't like them, how they fit. Yeah, just let the people know what the information is on the jeans, because I'm an outsider pretty much when it comes to those. And then we've got the S Logo Sweatpants. I think these are cooler than the Sweatshirts. I think the Sweatpants just work a lot better having the S on there. And again, these do have the little devil horns on top of the S. And I actually really like the colors that they chose for the most part. This like brown and orange colorway is super sick. I like the red and white, and then the black you can never go wrong with. And then I like the heather gray ones too. Then we've got those elephant sweatpants here. I don't really like those, similar to the top, just kind of weird imagery for me. Then we've got those soccer shorts. I think these are super sick. I think all the colorways are pretty cool. If I had to pick one, I would probably go with the blue and red, but I also really like this like wine colorway here on the left. The green ones are still cool though. Then at the bottom we've got some sweat shorts. These are pretty standard. Just pick a color you like and you can rock them. So the first hats we have here are the washed Chino Twill camp caps. I don't really love these, but I think they're pretty cool at the same time. I think the colors that they chose are pretty nice. I think the material looks cool. This brown one's pretty cool. The zebra one is a little out there if you're feeling out there. But yeah, I'm kind of indifferent on these. Not really something I would wear, but something I think looks pretty clean. The next ones are called the webbing camp caps, and I really don't like these. Yeah, that's all I have to say about those really. And then we've got the Brush Cordura small box 6-panel hats. These look like your average dad hat, but they are Cordura. So then we got the Transport trucker hats. I think these ones are sick. I think the blue one, the white one, well really all the colorways are pretty fire. I think probably if I were to pick one, yeah, I would be like in a toss honestly, because I really like these three. My least favorite one is the black one, which is funny, but yeah, I don't know, I thought all these were really solid. Then we've got the classic Team 5 panels. So I'm curious if these are snapbacks, because they look exactly like stuff from that snapback era. I would imagine they are, but yeah, I thought those ones were pretty cool. Definitely like a throwback, and definitely like a little timepiece for us people who were in the snapbacks and tattoos era. And then we got some S Logo flat bills from New Era. So those are going to be your solid New Era hats. You can't go wrong with those. Then we've got these crushers with just like the line going around them that has the logo in them. I think these are a pretty classic look. I like the black and then the white ones. I think the little like small stripe with the logo in it is very clean and goes a long way. Then we've got some embroidered beanies. So as you guys can tell, it's just like a patch there that says Supreme on the front of it. These are alright. I've got one Supreme beanie. It's the only beanie I wear, but I'm not really too big with beanie guys, so I'll probably be passing on both of these two, but I like the way that these look. Then we've got some bags. To be honest, I'm like never really a big fan of their bags. Yeah, I'm not really going to touch on the bags too much. I don't really have too much to say. I feel like they're really pretty simple. You either like them or you don't. Obviously, these bags are going to be pretty big. Then we got some backpacks and then fanny packs, like shoulder bags, little smaller bags too. So they've got pretty much all of it covered. I do like the colors that they chose. I think the metallic ones are the coolest though, just because they're the most standout. To start off the accessories, we've got some toolboxes. So if you're a big tool guy, this is for you. I don't really do anything that needs tools or that I need a box for, so give me a pass on that one. Then we've got some like checkered towels. I think these ones are pretty cool. If you need a towel, this one's pretty solid. Definitely something I could see myself picking up if I had some like extra money laying around. And then we've got the American Supreme Box Logo Beanie Baby. I think this is sick. This is something my mom would like be a huge fan of. She like bought a bunch of Beanie Babies back in the day when they thought like Beanie Babies were gonna be something in the future, like worth something. Kind of like NFT craze around Beanie Babies, which was funny, but I'm sure this one will always be worth something. This one is definitely one of the cooler ones I've seen in my Beanie Baby history. Then we've got the Nebo Slim 1200 Pocket Light. So yeah, I don't know really why you'd need a pocket light in this day and age if you have like a cell phone, but could come in handy in some situations, I'm sure. Just not really something that I want to buy from Supreme, if I'm being honest, but another little handy gadget to keep around if you really want it. And then we've got the Barbera olive oil, which is hilarious that Supreme is selling olive oil, but the decoration on the bottle is super sick, and them having their branding on there is really cool. So I thought this was like a really cool random little accessory. And then we've got some like standard boxers, white tees, socks and everything, but then we also have these paisley takes on those items. So it comes in a red, a white, and a black. I can see myself wearing the boxers. I feel like the tees are just like a little loud for me, to be honest, and I really love paisley, but don't want to wear that red one in the wrong neighborhood, that's for sure. Then we've got some skate decks. So the first skate deck is just like the Supreme t-shirt box logo kind of like bundled up on a board. I think that one's actually pretty cool. And then we've got more of that elephant stuff. I actually kind of like these skateboards. I wish the elephant wasn't there though. If it was just the text with like the different colors for the letters, I think this one would be awesome. And then we've got the trash design for the last skateboard here. You can see here a better image of the Statue of Liberty there in the background. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a skateboarder, so I'm not gonna be buying any of these anyways, but I think if I had to pick one, I would just go with the Supreme box logo one. And then we got some trucks and wheels too, if you guys are interested in those. But that wraps it up. Yeah, this was a huge list for the first week. Definitely a really long video. If you guys made it all this way, I really appreciate you guys watching. And if you could hit that like and subscribe, it would help me out a lot. But let me know what you guys are planning on picking up. This was, like I said, just a huge week. There's a lot of fire out there. There's a lot of stuff that's just alright too. I probably won't be picking anything up, I don't think, even though there are some pieces that I like. I've spent way too much money lately, so probably will be sitting this one out. But yeah, let me know what you guys are getting. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.